Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is BaLLHaWK, and this is episode 3 of your Sky Pillar Sitdown. And today I am joined by Ram,
Hello everybody, how are you?
StannyB,
Hello, what's up?
we got Trent,
Howdy.
and we've got SunSun.
What's up, guys?
And
So,
this week we don't really have a whole lot to go over, but we got some fun new stuff to introduce to the podcast. But first, I guess we'll go through the news and notes for the league. First, I want to go and cover how we're going to reveal the coaches for Season 3. That's coming up when you're listening to this. It'll be within a day or two. So that's pretty hype.
Hoip.
So when you're listening to this, apps will be closing. I guess when should we close these today? On Friday? Should we close these at like midnight Eastern, or what do you guys think?
I think midnight's good.
Yeah.
midnight is like the start of a new day, so it's when it's when it ends the application.
When you put it
why
like
not?
that. So
The dawn of a new day and the end of the application.
perfect. So we're gonna be closing the apps today. I say today as in Friday. We're recording this at midnight or on Wednesday, but today, when you're listening to this, we're gonna be closing these applications for Season 3 at midnight. So if you haven't applied yet, check your roles to make sure. If you've applied, we've got a role tagged to your Discord name that says Season 3 applicant. If you don't have that, that means we don't have your application, or we just haven't gotten around to giving you the role. So if you haven't applied and you're interested in playing Season 3, do so before midnight tonight. And if you know that you've applied but you don't have the role, let us know and we'll make sure we tag you with that. But yeah, so we'll be closing the applications tonight, Friday, at midnight. And then on Saturday, the staff will be looking and sitting down and looking at the total of the applications that we have, and we'll be placing the coaches into our 3 divisions for Season 3. 3 divisions being Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres. However, I want to preface this and let you all know that we have a very, very special surprise for everybody in the league. So, regardless if your name gets announced with the first or with the 3 divisions or not, stick around. I know last season we had some coaches dip, and after 1 or 2 divisions were announced. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stick around. We got some pretty exciting stuff that we want to introduce for you guys. So I don't know how else to say it. Just stick around.
Yeah.
Last season when we did the announcement, and it was right at the beginning, like we did 4 coaches per day for 3 days, if I am not mistaken.
That sounds
Like
about right.
after the end of the first day, it was a torrent of people that left the server, including people that we intended to announce as a coach. Like they left, and we had to find backups at the heat of the moment. It was a struggle.
Very much.
Yeah. That's a good
So
point too. If like someone does leave, stay around. We might need a backup. So
Yeah, good point.
there you go.
Yeah, so once the last coach in Moltres is announced, stick around. And then to touch on that again, the format that we're going to be doing is, as Ron mentioned last season, and I believe Season 1 we also followed this method, but we released a number of coaches, day by day until everybody was announced. We're not going to do that just to kind of, I think that complicates things a little more than they need to be, and things happen like last season where people left before they were announced. So we're just going to release everybody at once, or announce everybody at once, and go from there. Next up, I think that's think that's about it. We don't have a time specific for when we're gonna announce things, but I think we'll probably announce these on Sunday, just to give the staff time to get things in order, and then it'll probably be later in the evening or early afternoon. I'm thinking tentatively 4 p.m. Eastern, but that's flexible. So, but we'll announce it, let you guys know. So stay tuned to the announcements channel. That does it for news and notes, I think. We have a special guest today.
Woo!
Woo!
Stanny!
Hello.
Champions.
The one and only ever to have been Mew Division champion in the Sky Pillar Stadium.
It feels amazing, honestly. Being, one of a kind.
You are.
Exactly. You're the champion of the only division that's not a bird, and therefore it's banned. It's completely banned from the Sky Pillar Stadium because Mew is not a bird.
So how does it feel to be the top dog of the Sky Pillar?
I mean, I kind of had a rough season, like this season, like during the regular season. I barely clinched playoffs. Like, I was dependent on someone else losing to make playoffs.
Really?
Wow.
Who was it? Who was it?
I think it was QWERTY, I think, against someone. I forgot who it was. Maybe Chris, I think. I don't remember actually who played, but I barely clinched playoffs. And then QWERTY I beat the guy. Yeah, he beat the guy. I was that knocked him out and got me in. Then I had to play him in quarters and beat him. So it was pretty. I don't know if that makes sense, but
thank you very much. Go home, please.
Exactly. Yeah. It felt kind of bad, but yeah, I'm friends with him as well. It's yeah.
So
Oh, well.
I don't know if we have your team. Actually, I might have it here. Or Trenton, I'm sure you could show the graphic.
Yeah, I'll put up your team right here.
Okay. I mean, I remember it pretty decently, I think.
So your team consisted of. I'm not going to read it off because.
I mean,
they can see it, but actually maybe I'll read it out for those that can't see in here. But you got Tapu Fini, Ferrothorn, Umbreon, Heracross, Cryogonal, Turtonator, Mega Aerodactyl, Zeraora, Gengar, Claydol, and Tauros.
Yeah,
I love the Turtonator.
Yeah, Turtonator was actually the GOAT in my finals match. He was it's such a good mon. I love Turtonator.
It was. Honestly, watching you use it, I'm like, I'm about to try Turtonator next season.
I really like with heavy duty boots and wish support. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Fire Dragon's pretty nice defensively as well. It's
a tier 5, right?
Yeah, tier 5.
I think since we've transitioned to points, I think it was 4 or 5 points maybe.
Oh,
it was
that's
tier
right.
5 back then. Yeah, but I had Tauros and fucking Turtonator as my tier 5.
Well, I don't know. It's okay.
I think the only one that shares it is Reshiram, and it's pretty rare.
And Megazord X. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, no, this one's pretty unique too because it's actually got its own rule that it can actually reliably run. I feel like because Mega Charizard, it's always going to be offensive, but Turtonator can kind of do a couple of different roles.
Yeah. I actually never ran Shell Smash. I never did that. I only ran defensively. But
So
Really?
Turtonator is a very versatile Pokemon. You can run Shell Smash like you mentioned it. Even if you don't, you can if you want. It is also a spinner, and it gets body press as well. So for a tier 5 mon, it has plenty of versatility. You can work around lots of things.
Plus, Fire Dragon is not a terrible typing too.
At all.
yeah, it's really good.
It's a Zardexo or Zardex that can have heavy duty boots, which is great.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah. Zardex who? I don't know.
I actually used Alex in last season before this, season 1. Yeah.
That's cool. Did you
I had
win
about-
last season?
No, actually, I also got 7th and barely made playoffs, and I had to forfeit my quarterfinals against Austin, actually. Yeah.
Oh, you get
Austin
it.
ended up winning
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I know, and I had to forfeit against him.
Oh, dang.
That would have been a fun one to watch.
Yeah, I couldn't. Some shit going on at the time, but it's okay now.
Yeah.
Got the
It
championship now, so.
Right. So
Mhm.
I kind of want to pick your brain a little bit. So I don't know if you remember the whole draft experience, but like, how did you, or like, what were the parts of the team that you liked the most, and how did you go about drafting, or do you usually have a plan when you draft,
Okay.
or?
This is what I usually do. Is like I draft a lot of hyper offensive like top threats, like my tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, like all like usually offensive ones, and then for my lower tiers I usually get like for that I get like more defensive ones or utility like rapid spin, which you can see here as well. I have Claydol, Cryogonal, and Turtonator as like budget rapid spinners, and they work pretty nicely, like all of them. I brought like one of them to every like match. That was pretty nice. I've round one Fini though, and it was not was optimal. I was like 4th pick overall, and I took Tapu Fini because I wanted to try it out really bad, and it was but Zeraora got back to me as well, which was nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's hard to argue because you ended up winning it all. So.
Yeah, I mean, it was not the best round 1 pick. I'm not gonna lie, but I wanted to use it really bad, and it worked out pretty nicely. So.
The Tapu Fini Ferrothorn is such a, and then you had Umbreon, and they're such a
Mhm.
strong backbone for a defensive side of your team.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure. Like, I love the wish support from Umbreon as well.
Yeah.
For like all my mons, really, it's really nice. And Zeraora was so good. I love that mon. I fell in love with it this season. It's really nice.
Was
Yeah.
that your favorite? Was that your favorite teammate or team
Oh yeah,
member?
Zeraora and Turtonator. Yeah, I would say 2 of them. But
Nice.
yeah, I love using Aurora. Aerodactyl's okay, but I ended up not bringing it a lot to like matches because I don't know. I have no idea why. It was fine, but it was not like amazing. I don't know.
Hmm.
Didn't like it as much, but it's still a good one,
For sure.
of course. Mm-hmm.
Who do you think was the toughest opponent that you played this season?
I mean, like I said, I had a negative record in regular season, so I was like 3 and 4, I'm pretty sure. So I did not. Did not go the best. I got clapped a lot, like by several people, and then in playoffs, I basically won all my matches pretty convincingly. So it's kind of. I remember losing to Sly. Really, like was not a good matchup. I lost that match very hard. I lost to Qwerty as well. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but during the regular season, and then beat them in quarterfinals. Those are the 2 I can remember, but yeah.
Sly's good.
He is.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Mhm.
Did he go undefeated during the regular season?
Yeah, he
Dude.
went undefeated, first seed.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Sly, you can tell he slayed the regular season. It was absurd what he did, especially because Mew is the top division. The fact that he managed to go undefeated for the whole regular season is really impressive.
Yeah.
He only lost semis due to hacks, actually.
Yeah, I watched the match. Yeah, it was unfortunate.
I'm excited to see him.
Andre
I'm excited to see him play
won
this season.
I'm glad Andre won though, like the semis, because my matchup against him is a lot better than Slice. So really happy with that.
So I think what we'll do now is we'll actually just we'll show the replay. And if you
Yeah.
guys want to watch my screen,
Sure.
give you guys a little taste of the semi-final or the actual
Mhm.
finals. I don't know why I was about to say semi-finals. We go in normal
Yeah.
speed.
Yes,
All right.
almost fine.
All right. So this is the Mew Division Championship. We had Andre versus the GOAT StannyB, and
Oh, switch sides, switch
Yeah.
sides.
oh,
We gotta
yeah,
see it from the winner's perspective.
the winner's perspective. You don't want to see
Spoilers
his
for fun.
intimidating team staring you down.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I mean,
So
I
what
don't know
was
why I
your
stayed in here actually. Yeah, I'm actually not sure why I like didn't switch there, but I just foul played, I guess, because I knew I could probably Oko him with foul play.
So what was your game or your game plan as far as attacking Andre's
I
team?
mean, the most scary monsters, of course, me were like the Dragapult and the Victini. And for the Dragon Pills, I actually got an AV Salt Vest Tapu Fini, which with support from Umbreon, in case it's like special. And if it was physical, I could probably like play around it with Umbreon and Ferrothorn, but physically defensive. So it's kind of like trying to kill the pills. That was like the main issue here. Like, can we live that mon? Because it's scary.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was actually a really cool tip on his part, bringing Dragon Tail and Lickitung.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, for sure, definitely. And Turtonator is fucking completely boss Fini, which is really nice. Like, you can't touch it.
Yeah.
It's lovely. Yeah, it's my Assault Vest Tapu Fini, of course, with 4 attacks. I got like Draining Kiss, Surf, Moonblast, and something else I forgot, but it's pretty nice because you can't really touch it like with anything.
Right.
Nothing hits it that hard.
I'm really sad that the fairy or the Misty Terrain doesn't boost the fairy attacks like what Grassy Terrain, Electric Terrain, and Psychic Terrain do.
Mm-hmm.
But it does weaken the Dragapult's Dragon moves.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're not gonna land a Dragon type move on Tapu Fini, so it struggles a little bit in that regard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've got a knockoff off on the Lickitung, which is really nice, so I can. It's kind of. Yeah, it's not as scary anymore.
Right.
It dies for everything now without this Evo highlight.
I've really started to fall in love with Lickitung and low tier, or as a low tier mon.
It's good.
It is.
It's really bulky, but.
Good coverage too.
Yeah. It's actually got belly drum too. Not that you're gonna run it, but I mean, the option's there.
And here I just predicted. I don't know. I just thought he would not go for V Create, but he did. And well, that's not fair to him. It's like
it does put you into Rock's range. So
yeah.
No, that's true. He's good. I mean, Zeraora is also a huge stat for his team because I can hit all his mons for pretty good damage right now, even without any boost. And I was bulk up, of course. It's a pretty big stat for him.
Yeah. Your
Zeraora
Zeraora put in so much work during the playoff run too. I think
Zeraora
is what took the MVP, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, for sure. I didn't bring it to my semis actually, but the Ultimators did a lot. Yeah, they put in a lot of work. It was really nice.
Does the Grimmsnarl not run any fairy type moves?
I do not remember. I think it does actually. This one.
Because he switched in Aggron into Umbreon, and I feel like Grimmsnarl is probably better.
Yeah.
Play rough.
You said it like it hurts and like it did a lot of damage. So I'm like pretty defensive, like Eevee. And then Volt is just absolutely nothing, just nice.
Yeah. Surprisingly little damage.
It's Assault Fest, like.
Right.
Turtonator
heavy slam.
Yeah, just balling all his mons and survives this too. It's just get my spin off here, which is nice.
And the speed boost to outspeed it after.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Did you was that put into your prep? Did you plan for that, or was that just happenstance?
I think it's just like I knew it would outspeed like a +1. Like it's not, you don't have to AV for it or anything. It just outspeeds it. So
it's probably about 1 speed on the Aggron.
Yeah, no. Unless it's like a lot. And here's Zeraora just fucking. Oops, I'm good again. Zeraora just bulk ups, gets +1, and you can just kill the entire team at this point. Yeah.
Right.
After the bulk up, it gets pretty straightforward what you're gonna do afterwards.
Right.
Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
Does knockoff not kill here? Or
I was scared of Scarf here actually. It was Scarf, and I think he was scarfed, so that's why I switched out.
I actually thought that when I first saw the replay, I thought that you were scared of Sucker Punch, but like a bulk up might outlive that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was Scarf built. That's why I switched.
That makes a lot of sense too, because
Fini
Umbreon just walls it anyway.
I don't know what his team was. I'm actually not sure what his team was, but yeah. I know his build was Scarfed. Pretty sure. And here again, Aerodactyl didn't do anything. He just sat in the back the entire time, but it's okay.
It was a good cheerleader.
Exactly.
They were doing
Just
intimidating. They came close.
Certainly, I'm putting in so much work.
It did. I think much like Roselia took home like the finals match MVP. I don't know. We didn't really track anything like that, but it was overwhelmingly put in a lot of work. And Turtonator, much like that, did that in Mew Division finals.
This
For all of his
these
mom,
low
except for
tier
like Dragapult. I'm sorry.
these low tiers are taking over, man. Like first Roselia and now Turtonator.
I think that's a big comment on the
Exactly.
coaches themselves, honestly.
Very true.
That as well.
Well, good game, Stanny. Congratulations on the championship. And
Happy with it, yeah.
I think next week. Oh, go ahead, Ron.
And also a moment to congratulate Andre as well, because like getting finals on the Mew Division is also a big deal.
For sure.
And like
For sure.
it was a really amazing game from both of you guys, and you both guys deserve a great praise.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Yeah, I played him a lot, like throughout the years, because I remember the GPA season 2. I don't know if anyone here remembers that, but
Yeah.
like Dawson's old league, right? I played in that as well. Actually, one of my first leagues ever, and I ended up winning that as well. With a really bad Dracofish team that was still like Dracofish, like all the hype, right?
It's
I've played Andre like a lot since then. I've played him a lot of times, and he's won against me a lot of times as well. It's always been good matches though, so definitely GG to him as well.
Yeah, I think next week, what we will maybe do then is we'll bring in, well, he'll probably be here anyway because he's been on every show so far. I think is we'll bring SunSun in and we'll go over his run for Moltres Division Championship last season and kind of do what we did with StannyB here today. But yeah, our goal is to eventually just get through all the season 2 champions and bring them on. And, pick their brains a little bit, go over the finals games, and have some fun.
It'd be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could always try to slot in another division, because I can probably come a different time if other people are busy.
Sure, definitely. Yeah, I'll reach out to them. We'll see who's available. We can mix it up.
Or you could do like a double header.
We could do that. Ooh. Big brain. Anywho, I think we'll stick to just StannyB tonight because we got a fun new segment that we're introducing to the podcast and something that we're gonna incorporate into all of our. We're planning to incorporate into all of our episodes moving forward. I think I don't know what else to call it other than just like mystery Pokemon or Pokemon of the week or
just mystery mons. Got it right here for you guys.
Mystery mons.
Can see it now.
Yeah, can you see it?
Yeah.
Alright, you guys ready?
We're ready.
Give me a second because it's loading.
They're totally fine.
So.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'll let you Trent. This is your segment.
Yeah, totally. So this is a new game we're going to be playing called.
Who's that Pokemon?
I love this.
Yeah. So we've all seen the anime, I hope. Where we all kind of guess who's that Pokemon. But for this game, it's going to be a little bit trickier. They're going to have 3 hints throughout the game, and this is going to be kind of a running tally throughout the podcast. And whoever guesses them on first gets a point, pretty much.
I like this.
All
We're doing whoever gets it first, or we're doing it like, do we want to do it?
Whoever gets it first. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Unless you have a better.
Do we want to do it like whoever gets it gets the point?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, like,
So,
if like multiple people get it, do they all get the point? So it's like.
I would say whoever gets it first gets the
Okay.
point to make it more of a competition.
All right.
I also want to say, before you went full screen, I saw the forward slide and I saw the shading.
SunSun is
You didn't see anything.
I did.
Yeah.
See it. Yeah, I didn't see it.
So
I saw it too. I didn't recognize it, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, SunSun is already.
I
in a
won't guess for that
better
one. I won't
position.
guess for that one, but I'm pretty sure it was a grass type.
Oh damn it, SunSun.
Ooh.
Okay, so how are we gonna?
It's alright. You can just start.
No one heard that. It's fine.
So how
We'll
are we
cut
gonna
it
do
out,
this?
we'll cut it
How,
Yeah.
how are we gonna tell who guesses it first?
You can type it.
Yeah, that would work. Yeah, just for this segment, just trying it out. Whoever, just shout it out if you think you know it.
Okay.
All right.
And I'll try and catch it. So, here's the game. So here's your hit number 1. We'll start off with its cry.
I know. I think I know.
What is
I
it?
still have no idea.
It's Servine, correct?
Son of a gun, you already got it.
Damn it, Rom.
Oh, what the?
Wow. I wasn't even able to do my other 2.
My hand help you?
Oh, jeez. I mean, it was a grass. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's Servine.
I was thinking Shinx, man. What the fuck?
Dang, you already got with hint 1.
Let's run
Dang.
through the rest of them.
Yeah, let's do it. It's not like I put a lot of work into it.
Sorry.
Good. Hint 2 was a description of the Pokemon. This is from the Pokedex from the Unova region. This Pokemon avoids attacks by sinking into the shadows of thick foliage. They retaliate with masterful whipping techniques.
Kinky.
I know, right? And then hint 3 is the shadow.
See, that's a slut, that's all.
Did you
Oh,
draw it
yeah.
yourself?
You know
Yeah, I
what?
did do
was
that
actually.
myself.
Oh, that's it.
Nice.
So,
You know when Rom said Servine, I was actually thinking Superior. I didn't even.
jeez.
Yeah.
No, because the superior cry is a little bit more short and sharp. Servine
God.
goes a little bit longer.
How do we beat Rom? Jeez.
I know.
I've
Alright.
never heard
Two-
of it, so
To be fair, I made this one really pretty easy. Since it's our first time.
That's fair.
I'm gonna try and make it a lot more difficult moving forward.
I like it. I'm excited.
But yeah, so Rom gets the first point.
Good job, Rom.
Thank you. Probably the only one.
I gave that one to you. I just want to let you know.
Okay.
Couldn't have done it without SunSun.
Thank you, but the point's still mine. I won't share it.
So yeah, that's our new fun segment. Yeah, we'll have a little competition like that every week, and hopefully it won't just be Ron running away with it after the first clue each week.
I
Let's see
swear
here.
it wasn't intentional, but
Well, let's see here.
Just too good.
He is. So there's a couple
thank you.
of notes that I want to get to before we close things out this week. Regarding the points sheet for season 3. Also, actually, I want to shout out. We actually got Boot to apply. Boot is going to be playing in season 3. So I don't know if
Oh, so we are already revealing the coaches right now.
well, I didn't say he's gonna be. I did say he's gonna be playing. I said he
It's
applied.
just boot.
It's just we
It's
got
the
a
boot
boot.
division.
With
Got
the
a boot.
power of editing, this is nothing.
We can just cut a word from that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
we can
So
censor the word boot. We can just completely censor it.
Right.
You guys are giving
Right.
me so much work right now. I can't even.
We gotta keep you busy.
Did you
Oh.
hear how much Stanny was swearing earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It's my vocabulary is bad. So.
You're good. You're good. But yeah, we got some big name coaches applying. I don't know if they're gonna get in, but they applied. So
ooh, oh, I don't know if Bleep is gonna get it.
Barrow also applied.
oh
I hope
no,
I get
did he?
Yeah.
But
Is BaLLHaWK going to get in?
I don't know. I heard that dude's
I don't
trash.
know.
Anyway, I want to highlight some tier changes that we went over this week, or point changes that we went over this week for season 3. Mega Kangaskhan, we voted to move down from 15 to 14, and
What?
we also voted for Mega Swampert to move down from 15 to 14 as well.
Good.
I believe There were a couple other ones before that as well.
We have Mega Slowbro going from 14 to 13.
Yep.
Incursion from 4 to 6.
We
And then
dropped Bulu down to where it belongs from 15 to 13. Much
Ooh.
a
worse.
big drop.
Much
That's
worse.
not.
Rillaboom.
That's not where it belongs. It belongs way lower. Just kidding.
Tell us how you really
13 is
feel.
fine.
It's still not bad. It's
No.
It's
not
it's
good.
a Rillaboom that doesn't glide, so
It's
not a Rillaboom.
That's a
It
weaker
doesn't
boom.
U-turn.
Is that right?
One of them wishes it can Stone Edge.
And then Swampert, let's see here, we bumped regular Swampert up. We had it at 11, and we bumped it up to 12. Tapu Koko, we proposed to drop to 16, just because, you know, the fact that it lost all its physical move pool, we were wondering if it was still worth that 17, but I think most of the council agreed that it was. Let's see here, Pelipper is dropping to 12 points from 13. Somebody made the
Rain's going to
point-
be so cheap.
Yes, well, somebody made the point that, I won't name names, but Rain was pretty price locked with Mega
Could it be?
Swampert and Pelipper. Yeah, anybody that pays attention to the lounge might know, but they made a
So-
point, and we I guess as a council agreed. Kingdra also dropped to 11 points. For context, that's the same cost that Gyarados has, so Kingdra being priced above Gyarados seemed a little bit odd. And I think that's about it for changes for this week. As always, if you're in the server already, we have practice tours, we like to call them, running non-stop right now until the coaches are revealed. We'll probably run these practice tours up until maybe we'll start another one Wednesday, and that'll be the last one before the Season 3 starts, just to give it time to run its course before everything starts. Yeah, if you're in the server and you haven't participated in one and you want to try some things out, make sure to pick up the Speed Tours role up in our self-assigned roles channel, up in the important category, and hop on down and see what we're doing down in the Speed Tours channels and participate. And yeah, I want to highlight over the VGC again real quick. For those of you that don't know, we'll be having a VGC side division that runs in parallel with the main divisions this season. They'll be starting 1 week prior to the main division starting, just to alleviate the pressure and I guess just things that'll all be happening at once for the staff to moderate the draft. The VGC apps are open right now. They'll be closing not this Friday, but they'll be closing next Friday at midnight. So another thing that'll do is it'll allow for coaches that did not make it into the main divisions, if they want to play this season, they can always apply to the VGC division and participate that way. Those that are not in the main divisions will gain priority. They'll have higher priority for the VGC division over coaches that are in the main divisions. And we are currently in process of transitioning from a tiers VGC draft board to a points draft board. So we got a couple of very knowledgeable VGC players. Specifically tonight, before I hopped in, we had Strife, VGC, and Purple Pigless working on a points sheet. So shout out to those guys. They're putting some good effort there. I think that might cover things. You guys got anything that you guys want to cover before we close things out?
I don't have anything, unless anyone else has something. It's Danny.
I mean, I really enjoyed being on today. It was really fun. You know, nice talking to you, all of you.
Too, man.
Yeah, it was fun. Enjoyed it.
It's nice having you on.
It was fun having you too.
Thank you. I'm glad.
Actually, there is one more thing that I want to address before we sign off today. those of you that don't know, I actually just recently received a job application. So one of the main reasons why I've been able to, or a job offer, one of the main reasons why I was able to put in so much work into the server over the past, I guess, 6 months is because I recently moved and I've been looking for work ever since we moved, just because of COVID and everything. But yeah, I got a job offer today, and I will most likely be accepting, so I'll be joining the workforce once again. And I just want to take this time to shout out to the staff that has been, I've been bringing in slowly over the last few weeks. I've since gaining ownership. I feel like the server is heading in a great direction, and it's in large part due to the people that we have helping run things behind the scenes. Without these guys, this server would not be what it is today. And it's just been something that I noticed, that this server just feels like something that I feel very comfortable coming in. It seems like I just come here to talk to the people first, and Pokemon's always a second thing. And then I think it's a pretty cool place to hang out, and that's always what I want this place to be. So I want to shout out to the mods and just say, hey, thanks. You guys are doing an awesome job, and I think we're heading in the right direction.
Shout out to BaLLHaWK for being an awesome person. You
Yeah.
are awesome,
True.
man.
Everyone.
And we love
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
and we love you. We love you. I think you already know that because I don't shut up about it. But like, I love you, and I'm sure the whole mod squad also loves you, and like, with the everything you need and something that you may require assistance, especially now that you're busy with something else, like, you can count with us, like, always. You already know that. So shout out to BaLLHaWK for being the biggest burb in the nest and an awesome person.
Thanks, man.
Everyone at BaLLHaWK congratulating him on his new gig.
Thank you.
Hashtag congratulations, Engineer BaLLHaWK. That's way too big for a hashtag, right?
We test the limits.
Engineer Burb. Engineer Burb sounds better.
I like it. So yeah, thank you to everybody that's in the community. We'll link the server invite if you're not in there. Hop in. We got a great community with great people.
I also just wanted to point out that in hindsight, we lost a big opportunity to pay respect for John. Not like he died, but he's not in this podcast. We lost the biggest opportunity with at least one of us start with hello wherever, just like he did on the last podcast.
Shout out to Bagel John.
Shout out to Bagel. Shout
out
out
to
to Bagel.
BTC.
GG Bagel John.
Big crew.
But we will link the server invite to the Sky Pillar Stadium. So if you're looking for something to do, looking for some people to hang out with, hop in. If you're not already in here, we got a community of great people. It's it's nothing but friendly, welcoming. It's a great place to hang out.
Cool.
We are pretty cool, according to other people. I don't say that, but I think we're cool. Other people say.
I think you're really cool. All of you.
Stanny thinks we're cool.
I think.
Exactly.
Stanny's approval is everything.
Stanny means everything.
Stanny is everything.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And there will be some links in the description. Check them out if you're looking for a reason to hop in. But this should be reason enough. Hop in, join us. It's a lot of fun. We'll be happy to have you. And I think that'll wrap it up for season 3. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is the Sky Pillar Sitdown episode 3, and we are signing off. We'll see you next week.
Bye.